Hello, I'm Deepjani and I'm a data science and business analyst intern at the Spark Foundation. I'm from the batch March 2022 and my task is to predict the percentage of students based on the number of hours they study. And my task is based on supervised machine learning. So let's get started. So first of all, let's import the libraries that we will be using further. So we will import pandas, we will import NumPy, we will import matplotlib to plot the graphs. Now, second, we will import the data file. You can use the URL, but I saved it as CSV, so I'm just importing it through CSV to read CSV. So then we will read the file, we will read the top 5 data. Now we will just explore the data a little bit. Now we will print describe, and this is all about the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum 25%, 50%, 75%, maximum of the data. Then we will print the shape, which is 25 rows, 2 columns, and we will print if there is any null value. So no, there is no null value in hour, no null value in score. So then we will start plotting the graph. So for that we will use data.plot. X-axis will be hours and y-axis will be scores. Then we will plot the title as hour versus scores. Then we will plot the X label as hours studied, Y label as percentage score, and then we will plot. So this is the graph that shows up, and it's not very convenient for our use. So now we will plot a bar graph of the same, and this is the one. So now we can actually sort the values and then we can plot the data, but I have not sorted it because the predicted value of unsorted data are more accurate than the sorted ones. So I have not sorted the value, but this is how we sort the data. And then we will plot the X bar and Y bar, and this is the representation of the bar graph. Then we will prepare our data for model, and let's separate our data into X and Y. So actually we will separate our data into X and Y. So we will provide the location of X. We will write I look X, and this is the location of X. And before that we will find the correlation. So this is the hour versus score correlation, and this is the integer location of X. Then we will do the same for Y, and this is the integer location of Y. Now we have to divide our data for training and testing model. So from sklearn model selection, import train test split. So we will be splitting our data into X train, X test, Y train, Y test, and train test split is X, Y test size 0. 0.2, which means that we will be dividing our data into 20:80 ratio and random state 0. Now for sorted data, I would have used this formula since I have not sorted the data, and now I'm working with the unsorted data, so I will use this sklearn model import linear regression. So regression is linear regression, and then we will fit our X train, Y train, and then we will print training is complete, and we will print the X test. Now since the training is done, now it's time for testing. So Y print is regressor dot print X test. So we will predict the Y, and this is the predicted value. Now for checking the actual predicted value, so df.pd data frame. So actually we will create a data frame of actual and the predicted values, and actual values for Y test, predicted Y print. Now we can see that actual 20 predicted is 16, actual 27 predicted is 33. So the values are quite close that we have predicted. So now we will be plotting for 9.25 hours as our question says. So now we will find what will be the score if a student studies for 9.25 hours, and which is 93. Now we have to find if there is any error. So for that we have to check for the mean absolute error. And mean absolute error will basically measure the average magnitude of error in our prediction, which is 4.18. And with that, I end my talk. Thank you for watching.